Hi everybody. I'd like to read this Facebook post by a person named Robin Lowe. It's dated June 14th at 8:15 a.m. I've been wondering this continuously, and it really hit me shopping at Costco today, and it made me want to scream. Do you ever just look at the last 4 months and scratch your head? Like, how did they convince the world to social distance, mask up, have no funerals, forcibly homeschool while you're still paying taxes for public education, staying in our homes, forfeiting incomes and personal businesses, snitching on our friends and neighbors, hugging grandparents through plastic, and thoroughly have us on the verge of civil war with each other? All to turn around and tell us that the most of that is nixed and completely negated if we want to protest, riot, and loot the businesses already on the brink of bankruptcy, destroy our cities, defund our police, set everything on fire, and, all the while, we're allegedly at tremendous risk of a deadly virus that can be diagnosed without official testing. And even though it's super dangerous, the things that keep us healthy, such as health food, supplement shops, gyms, health facilities, chiropractic centers, many health services or elective medicines, outdoor activities and parks are taken away, but alcohol, cigarettes, fast food joints, and Walmarts were deemed essential. How did America the Free become a fascist, communist regime, destroying lives and creating dependence so quickly? Global totalitarianism over a virus? Look at the world we're living in and how come so many people are complying. You see, I'm going to break it down. It is purely political. I've never really got into politics except for over the last few years since the last presidential election. But looking back over those last few years, why is there so much hatred for a president that's never been seen before? There's never been a level of hatred that is going on in our country against our ruler, our leader. Why? Has anyone ever asked the question why? Why is there such hatred? I believe it's because draining the swamp. You have all these people making all this money off of other people. While they keep getting rich, other people keep getting poor. Or poorer, I should say. Why? Why do you have the hatred? Because Donald Trump said he was going to drain the swamp. So wouldn't it make sense if your livelihood's at stake of fraud and corruption, that you would use fraud and corruption to take out the threat that opposes you? I would say so. I'd say it makes perfect sense. So I've been using these hashtags since March of overdramaticvirus, scamdemic, what's the other one? Oh, covidcult. Just name a few as far as the virus goes. Then you have the race wars that have been rekindled thanks to the Democrats and the liberals. So you have these people that are angry at other people, a group of people, I should say, angry at another group of people, and you keep fueling that hatred and that anger. It's a simple political strategy. Win votes at all costs. No matter if you're taking food out of the mouth of a child, or burning down someone's investment, someone's life goal, someone's hard-earned money. You know where I'm going with that. It doesn't matter as long as you get what you want. See, that's lawlessness if you think about it. Lawlessness, the lack of laws. If you don't have any care that you're not governed by any laws, you feel you can do what you want. And if you look at the Black Lives Matter movement, or I should say political party, that's exactly what they're doing. They're using strategies of communism. Get what we want at all means. By all means. We're going to make you change your mind by force. Do this or else. That's communism. The Black Lives Matter movement is not about black lives. It's about votes of the black community. It's all purely political. And fun fact, if you go to Black Lives Matter, I think it's .com or .org, either or, and you go to the donate tab, at the very bottom you'll see a reference to a democratic organization. But if it's a movement, why is there a reference to democratic organization if it's not political? Do your research. Hashtag blindedbycolor. Hashtag Black Lives Matter. Hashtag All Lives Matter. Hashtag Defund the Democrats. Hashtag Liberal Agenda. Do your research. These hashtags are here for a reason, so you can see what I've been trying to show everybody. My point of view is that it is purely political. And if you want to be ignorant and sheltered and say, well, no, it's systemic racism. Okay. So you're telling me that the system is rigged against you because of the color of your skin. So to combat the oppression because of the color of your skin, you're going to gain attention by burning down your community and taking jobs and possibly lives of the community away from people so that people don't have, say, a parent or some kind of provider financially or ethically, morally, just a paternal provider, and you're going to take away the economic resources that allow food to be put on a table for a family because you burnt down the Wendy's. You burnt down the Lowe's or whatever business, small businesses that people have worked their whole lives to build, just taken away in a matter of minutes. But you're going to cry that the system's fixed against me. But what you don't realize is when you protest and you burn down your community, you're taking away money from your community that's going to help people live. So then people have to leave that community and find some other place to live. People that have that mindset and that mentality are only hurting themselves. And then they're going to paint me as a white supremacist, not only because I drink dairy milk, but because I don't go along with the Black Lives movement. I saw a TikTok video just earlier. The woman said, who happens to be the same skin color as me, if you're not going to support Black Lives Matter, then you're a racist. Isn't that racism in and of itself? Because I don't agree with your viewpoint, I'm the problem? No. People can think for themselves. And when you try to tell someone how to think, you're the problem. And I firmly believe that. So yeah, this whole COVID nonsense, it's strictly what it is. Political. The race issue, political. And I'm still going to say, Donald Trump has one more challenge to face for the election. I'm pretty sure The gender debate is going to be brought back up. You take people and divide them by ideas or beliefs. Divided we fall. You get them fighting on all fronts with each other over all these controversial topics. There's distraction, and there's power, and control, if you want to throw that in. It's all political. Get people distracted and angry at Trump to have the puppet of Joe Biden elected president so that all the people of the swamp can take the swamp, and I'm going to reference Shrek here. This is my swamp. This is my swamp. Get out. But see, it's almost a reversal. They don't want people to get out of the swamp. They want to take the swamp and bring it to the people. So therefore, don't drink the Kool-Aid. Well, I guess that would be racist. Let me be politically correct. Don't drink the juice.